Okay, so I'm restarting the stream. I had a little bit of an audio issue the first time around, due to my own stupidity, but it should be fixed now. So basically what we're making today is a pickup basketball mod for Blacktop mode. We're going to have every player have around 25 for their ratings. They're going to get boosts, but they're not going to be good players. We're going to have women in this mod. It's going to be creative player women. They're going to just have long hair. They'll have some different stats and stuff, but don't look at anything too spectacular for that. We are going to have kids in this mod. We're going to have old guys, and then we're going to have high school boy and girl, or boy and girl high school, college, and adult players. The reason behind this is because of my Fly Fatboy Fly series I have going on my YouTube. I play once a week down at the community gym, and last year I played against a bunch of pregnant women, and this year I've been playing against women and a bunch of children, and there's a couple old guys that really know how to play. So I mean, I figured it's a lot of fun playing against people from varying ages, as well as having a couple people who a couple guys who have played college basketball or whatnot. It's just fun to see the difference in play styles, if you will. So this is what I'm trying to replicate in NBA 2K13 because I do think it will be fun. So I'm going to hopefully guide you through the process of making this without too many hiccups, hopefully. And if we screw up, we screw up. That's the fun of live streaming. So this is my latest roster that I have modded. I'm just going to keep that there. This is the NCAA one that's working. I'm going to not have any names for this right now. So there's the roster I want to be using. I want to blank out the team names, just so you can't tell who's a boy, who's a girl, what's on what team. I can get rid of that now. Really? Wow. Okay. So let's try to remember all the teams. Yeah, and I'm already drawing a blank. Who's the first team in the NCAA mod? Demore Arena, Florida, Michigan State, Vermont Arena. Did I already blank this one out? Am I getting ahead of myself? Oh, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. There we go. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm blanking out all the names. Oh, not like that. So you can't tell, it's just a big pool of players. You can't tell who's who. So, Florida, Michigan State, this seems kind of screwy, but whatever. Riveting video here. I don't know why all these are changed like this. Vermont. Huh. This is really screwy. These just might be all the names right here, just all bunched together like that. Let's get rid of Florida. Boom, 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 boom. So again, all I'm doing is just blanking out all the team names. And if I get a good start on this, this will get a lot better once we have the Redditor, which will allow me to do more, obviously. I'm just confused as to how it happened like this. So I don't remember setting up the names like this. This will also take out some of the extra steps that I would have to do for the NCAA mod that I don't have to do now. So this should just take a second. So what I'll do is I'll blank these out. I will quickly jump in game and check to make sure that they're all out. Like I said, I really don't want people to know where all the good players are. I want it to be a complete crapshoot. Oops. Ah, shoot. Okay, this one. There we go. Riveting stuff, you might want to skip ahead till you see a different screen that's not hex editing. This is where the fun is. If you're learning something, that's awesome. I'm glad that I can help out with that. Because the biggest thing I always want to do is I just want to teach people how to do this stuff, because it's really fun to be creative with Wisconsin. Oh yeah. With this game. And not be limited, but I know not a lot of people are into that. So check for Vermont again. Playbook, playbook, playbook. Awesome. Okay, we should be all set. Hopefully. So let's save this roster. Load up the game. I need to make sure that we have. This is normal, and we're going 1080 window. So this way you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And for anyone who's watching live, feel free to jump into the chat. I got that open and ready to go. And for those watching on YouTube, feel free to comment about future streams and what you'd like to see. If there's a way I can get you to come on to the live streams, let me know. Alright. So what I need to do is go back to here, online data, overwrite this team. Oops. Alright. And for the purposes of the live stream, that's one headache taken care of. Reset the roster. There we go. Alright, there should be no more team names. Let's go to Blacktop mode and confirm that. Oh, Duke. Friggin' Duke. Always Duke. Okay. Well, that's pretty easy to fix. So we can minimize the game. Back to hex editor. Let's find Duke. There you are. All right, Duke's gone, and these don't matter. Don't matter. All right, Duke Arena. Now we gotta do the arenas and change this up, and we have to change up the uniforms so we can have our own uniforms. So, boom, 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 go down 614. Okay. So, what should I call these? Let's just go with S6. 100, 601. I don't think those are being used. Right. Yeah, no. I should know that. So we'll go S600, F600, and 0101. This way we'll have two different uniforms or gyms that we can use. And I have a plan for that too, but we will get to that next. And then I need to use the uniforms. What do I use for uniforms for the NCAA mod? Files. UAN. Okay. So let's just change UAN to UAC. Go. Yep. And UHN to ultra hardcore. So that's just my delineation for the uniforms. So we'll have uniform home community instead of uniform home NCAA. So now I'm done with the hex editing. I will. Yeah, I always screw that. Okay, roster, copy. This is roster community mod. All right, and we'll take this. Right in here. Ah, shoot. Options, reset. Good, we ain't got no uniforms. And Blacktop should load in a empty arena. Or just completely black. Could crash too, which would work. Alright. This is good. This is very good. So we have ourselves a completely blank arena to work with for this Blacktop mode. So I can do whatever I want now. This is so weird. Oh. Oh, this is awesome. And you know what's nice is that I can go into presentation, get rid of the commentary and the PA and everything, and the crowd. And so we'll just have the players talking to each other. So, be a little bit more legit than this. This is awesome. Oh. I always forget about stuff like this. Alright. So, this is working, which means I can go and save myself a roster. And I'm going to call this just Z to get it at the top of the list. Community Ballahz. Ballahz! You know, we'll change the name. Doesn't matter. Alright. So we can minimize the game. Please. Alright. So we got the game minimized. And I'm going to drink real quick. So what's next? I guess we got to open up the roster editor next. Tools. And let's get this roster editor up. I think there's a new version available, but it doesn't really do anything for me. Damn it. Fine. Let's do it, Leftos. Let's do it, Leftos. My buddy. Making me awesome tools. You beautiful bastard, you. Okay. You didn't update it, but we still love him. Alright. So here is my roster. Now what? Oh, like I know. Okay. This is one that can edit this. Yep. And I can modify uniforms too if I need to. Oh boy. Alright, for anyone who just, we got a couple of extra people in the stream. Just so you know, I'm making a community mod where we're going to have women, kids, old guys, high schoolers, college level, and adult basketball players. It's mainly for Blacktop mode. It's going to lay the groundwork for a pretty fun mode later on when I get the redditor and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Christ. Alright, let's go ahead and open this into a second copy. Just so I don't screw with the first one, because I want to take a look and see how realistic we can actually make a woman in this without overwriting anything. So let's make that woman. That's a pretty sexy woman. Right. So we're going to thin. Alright, I guess this is the thinnest we're going to get, which is fine. Alright, eyebrow. Alright, since it's going to be a girl, we can probably have a couple different eyebrow settings. Let me just get my notepad up. Actually, let's keep it all in the same one. So, I'm going to put this on the other. Let's keep it here. Alright, for women. Can we edit eyebrows in this? You better let me edit eyebrows in this, Leftos. Oh yeah, cap eyebrow. Oh, it's a number though, you shit. Okay. So I'm going to save this person and come back and double check it. Okay. So for women, eyebrow 10 works. Eyebrow 10. 6 works. Those are even eyebrows? 4 works. I'd say 1 works. And we should avoid 0 at all costs. So I'll just put it at 10 for right now, just to double check. You got the names down? You got the color down? Oh, you are beautiful, Leftos. You really are. Oh, I love this guy. Love him. And, you know, we obviously 0 for these beards is fine. So let's take a look at what hair actually works for a woman. For a woman? Yeah, it's not going to be the end of that one. Sorry. I think I'm going to avoid the cornrows. Let's just try to get some long hair. So that would work. Really? See, I'm not going to be able to change this in the editor, so it's not going to really matter. You know, I'm going to say that it still works, so how does it work with different colors? Yeah, that looks fine. So we can get away with tied dreads. Alright, oops. And we can do dreads tail. Yeah, we can leave the mop be. Mop tail. You know what? Maybe with long hair that works, but not the way it is right now. I think I'll skip that. Straight. Nope. Now see, I can't modify this long in the editor. So it doesn't really make sense. But that is nice short. That's shorter. You know what? We're not going to have a lot of options, so might as well. straight long. Tail. See, damn it, I need this setting. Leftos, I need this. Alright, straight tail. Yeah, balding. Sexy. Medium flat. You know, it kind of works. I'll put it in just because it needs something. But this is the definition of girl hair. So maybe I'll just weigh it so that this shows up more. We'll skip that. We'll skip that. And we'll skip that sexy thing. Alright. What is my November 12 video about? Is that the last one I did? Let me just take a quick look real quick. Boom, boom, boom. November 12th was me attempting and failing to make a beach court. It's a lot of nothing. That's why I never went up on YouTube. So I'm hoping this one's going to be a little bit better. Yeah, because we're actually making something. We're making women! I mean, that brings viewers, right? Kinda? Maybe? I don't know. It doesn't matter. So let's continue on then. So we know what hairstyles, we know the eyes for old people now. So let's just do that. Old men. Again, bring in the, you know, whatever. Shut up. Alright, eyebrows don't matter for everyone else. Guys are going to have access to all of those. So old people. Just got the dark hair. So we're going to have recessed stubble. Balding stubble. On my career, so you can do manual substitutions. Yeah, definitely just check your trainers for that one because I'm not too sure on modding that mode. I kind of avoid it. Widow's Peak Buzz. Balding Buzz. Yeah, natural patches. Oops. Leave that. Is that the faux hawk? Natural balding. And I think these long hairs will... Oh, straight short. And what would that be? You know, this is a really inefficient way of doing it. Let me just check this for the rest of the old guys. Straight balding. Okay. Alright. So, then we got for the rest, essentially. Adult might have a couple. Adult. I think the only adult one that I could see on an adult but not on kids, or where was it? I just saw the part. There it is. So we'll do straight part. Yeah, straight part. And below. Everyone else. Okay. So for everyone else in this mod, you know, for everyone else, I think I can just judge it by... damn it, I'll just do it. So, none... I don't know. Damn it. I'll just make it so it's not these. They'll just get a random chance at everything else, including the patch. Because I really don't want to go through and just pick out which one of these make sense or not. I really want to get into the database editing. Everything else. Okay. So, what's next? I have an idea of hairstyles and stuff for the curated players. Again, we have a couple of new people. And I'm making a mod for Blacktop mode, which changes out all of the good NBA players for really terrible community people that I meet down in my weekly terrible games on Wednesdays. We're going to have women, we're going to have kids, we're going to have old people, we're going to have high school, college level, adult. It's going to affect skills and all that fun. So maybe the next step is creating the database to figure out the progression of that. So number one... Okay, we got 30 teams, and we'll just do 10 players in each team. So we'll just have 300 players. Let's see here. This year I've played against a total of probably 5 kids. 5 different kids. Probably 3 women. There were 2 old guys. I would say 3 adults. 6 college. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. High school. So let's change college to more. Let's get 8. Let's lower kids a little bit. We don't need that many kids. Let's raise up women. Old people should have that proportion. Alright, so total 7, 9, 12, 26. Okay. I'm doing math. And we're losing streamers. Alright. Kids, women, old, guys, adults, college, high. Cool. So I said... switch these because gender doesn't really matter. So we got 4, 3, 2, 3, 8, 6. Sum these up. 22 equals this divided by that. Gotta know your spreadsheets if you're going to be really good at this. And I do 300 equals this times 300. So we're going to have 82. Let's just say 41, 27, 41, 109, 82. There we go, okay. So this is the proportion of it, and of that 300, 54 will be women. Or girls, or whatever. You guys with me? The planning stages.